going to be a beautiful day today. I think it's supposed to be right up around 80 degrees, sunshine, chance of rain tomorrow morning, so not sure if we'll be in the field tomorrow or not. Right now I'm heading this way, about 1.5 miles to a field. Get that done, and then about 5 or 6 miles that way. I think about 6 miles that way. I think. Might be going to a different field, not 100% sure. But outfield cultivating today ahead of the bean planter. We're planting soybeans, and we're making pretty good progress. This was planted yesterday. It's a little mucky out. Ground isn't any too dry, but we're putting beans in the ground. So I'm going around to the edge of the field, and when you start in over here next to where we just planted corn, you kind of have to pay attention, or you can get the outside wing of your field cultivator out into the corn that you just planted. Even though we use GPS when we plant, we still have the markers down. So when you go against where you just planted corn, you can kind of follow that marker through the field. I line it up over here with the, right over in here where the exhaust is. Comes out pretty close. You get a feel for it, and hopefully stay out of the corn. So just finishing up, I'm going the second pass around the field. Have a neighbor over here. Looks like they're doing the same thing this morning. And they have a planter. I can't see it on my viewfinder. It's right over in that area. My dad's going to be planting another field and then coming here, but I'll be done here before he shows up. So don't even know if I'll see the planter in the field today. So make my first pass out through the field at an angle, going at 10 degrees this way. And then I'll fill in this corner, and I'll end up way over there. There's a gate over there. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I'll end up over there and have easy access out of the field. So right now we're moving along at, I don't know, right around 9 miles an hour. If you haven't watched my other videos, this is a 9630 Trax tractor, John Deere Trax tractor. It's a 2210 field cultivator, 50 feet wide. And we have 2 of these, although I wasn't even aware of it. My uncle got a brand new one this year. I believe it's a 9570, I think is the number on the tractor. I haven't even looked up the specs on it, but from what I've been told, has a little more power. Going down through the field, we seem to be about equal. They seem to be pretty close as far as speed-wise going through the field. If anything, the other one is just a little bit faster. Not enough to really make any difference. The gearing, I guess, in these tractors, they did something with the gearing. It's a little bit different, and it's supposed to have a little more power. I haven't driven it. I assume they're about the same. I have the temperature set to 73 in here, which isn't too bad. I may have to cool it down a little bit here after a while. This field is really flat. One of my favorite snacks out in the field are these picnic sticks, shoestring potatoes. You can crunch them up in the can and then just dump them in your mouth. You don't need 2 hands. Not that it really matters when the tractor drives itself. Always have liked these things. So I just got this corner finished out, and I just saw the planter go that way. About 1 mile that way, there's a field that he's going to be planting, and then he's going to come here, and then back about, whatever it is, 6 miles that way, straight down that road, in fact. Kind of all over the place today. After that field down there, then there's one about, I believe, I don't know, 4 miles or so that way. So making progress this morning, just rolling along. Really don't know what to show, to be honest. I'm just going back and forth through the field, and that's about it. Coming up to the end here, turn this thing around. I may leave a spot right there if I'm not careful. Oh well. Throttle back. in the ground, throttle. Looks like the neighbor's getting finished up, finishing out their corner up there. My dad and uncle had to go spray. We had about 200 acres that we hadn't sprayed yet, so they went and did that this morning real quick. And now we're planting beans. About 10 till 9 this morning. Beautiful morning. Well, I got done with that field, and now I am heading that way. Gonna be, like I said, I think it's about 5-6 miles, something like that, and get started in another field. Going to be driving by the field that my dad is planting right now. Be there in just a second. There was our neighbor in the field next to ours. Looks like they came this direction as well. This is the field right up here. I did that last night. Field cultivated it. And there's the planter out there if you can see it. So he's making a little progress there. Well, I'm just getting done here. I'm not exactly sure what that is. Piece of something. There's a convenience store in town, and we are right on the edge of town here. We get crap out in this field all the time. Not sure what that was. So just finishing up here, and then I'm going off to another field a few miles off that way. Probably the last field I'm going to have to do today. I'm quite a ways ahead of the planter that's following me. I don't really think I'm going to be doing any more field cultivating today after I get this field done. When I get this done, I need to take the planter, some seed, and then probably going to have to go get more beans and then take it to the planter again later on today, I imagine. Pretty darn nice out today. Warm. Tomorrow it's supposed to be 87 degrees. That's almost too hot, too fast. 87. We've been in the 60s. Maybe in the upper 70s today, I think. As dry as it looks, looking out the back here. Actually, I'm in a wet spot right here. That caught me off guard. There's another wet spot right over there. Let's see, kind of started sliding sideways a little bit. As I was saying, as dry as it looks, looking out the back, the ground isn't any too dry. It's pretty mucky. Well, I just got back. I'm out of the field. I gotta take my dad some seed here pretty soon. Not sure when. He's finishing up in one field, and he's heading down to that far field I did a few hours ago. I'm just going to end this video right here. I don't really know what else to film today, so give it a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.